Hello everyone, Crew here. Welcome back to another God tier stream. Today we're doing something very different. We're gonna be playing a game that released on Steam a few days ago called Dwarf Fortress. To be completely honest, I don't know exactly what the game is about. I think you just like basically build a dwarf colony and then you just like micromanage and crap like that. So, besides that, no clue. Have no clue about the game. So, that's that. I remember it used to be a text-based game, and it used a ASCII, which if you don't know what that is, ASCII, it's basically just using the keyboard to make art, pretty much. But with that, yeah, I'm like going in completely blind. I don't know what to expect. So, without further ado, let's just get right into it. I know the game is usually very CPU intensive, but since there's like actual graphics now, I'm assuming it's gonna be different. But let's continue. Welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Prepare to guide your stout charges to fortune in a world fraught with many perils. You'll begin by creating your world and watching the region's history unfold. Once this process is complete, you can prepare a group and send them out to seek wealth deep in the mountains. As you get fewer and more assistants take up residence in your outpost, your doings will attract attention, both wanted and unwanted. Deal with challenges as they arise, and you might one day find that your humble settlement has grown to become a mountain home, the center of your civilization. Alright, so we got lots of options here. So we can choose the world size being pocket, smaller, small, medium, or large. History length. I don't know what that means. Does that mean like how long we get to play? Number of civilizations, maximum number of sites, number of beasts, natural savagery, mineral occurrence. Sure, I guess we'll just start the normal world. Oh, look, there's the world, right? Oh shoot! Whoa! Whoa! Hold on! I can't read this fast. In the late spring of 15. Wait, come, bro! I can't read it that quick. Okay. Oh wow! It tells me like every little bit here. That's crazy. Okay, sure. We'll just play it now then. All right. So we got Fortress, Adventure, and Legends. Well, technically, we don't have Adventure yet. We have Legends. Fortress is just the normal one, so Granite 100, Slate 100. Okay. Would you like your fortress located in a forested, mineral-rich region of this world? You can play through a short tutorial. Yes, because I don't know how to play. A dwarven outpost. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, Your hard trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Momus of Momus Ruzos. Okay, there are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provided for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, or it looks like it's winter. But it is spring now. Doesn't look like it. Enough time to delve secure lodgings, ere the Kogers get hungry. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place. Vathesiphon, Virgin Fountain. Strike the earth. Okay, your view is focused on one elevation at a time. Move the camera around, use WASD or hold the middle mouse button, drag the view. Oh, whoa, okay. That's like really snappy. To change the camera's elevation, press E and C or roll the mouse wheel. Okay. It's a little weird, but whatever. When your view is in the air above other tiles, you can see them below, but you can only interact with objects in your current elevation. The view will be dark underground until you begin mining. You can move the camera to the surface with the surface button highlighted. F1 hotkey will recenter on your wagon. You can zoom in and out. Okay. Hold the control mouse wheel. It's time to get to work. Let's start by digging a stairwell into the ground. There may be plenty of hillside to dig into, but you'll want to see both below the surface. My tasks are designated on the play area. Begin by clicking the highlight mining button. So this one. Okay. There are several ways to mine. Stairwells start at one elevation and are completed at the next. Click the surface, move the camera down the level, and click the underground. Reversing the order also works. Okay, so I just click right here, and then there. Okay, now unpause the game, let the miner finish the task. Press space to unpause, use the highlight controls on the top of the screen. You should pause regularly starting now. Oh. Let's make a safe place to work. Select regular mining mode. Select the stair mining mode. Dig a rectangle underground big enough for a large stockpile and some workshops. Consider that most workshops are 3 by 3 squares. Mining through stone layers further down may take longer, but it leaves boulders which are an essential building material. Later you can consider making an area from the zones menu, otherwise your systems will continue to gather by the wagon outside. Okay, so I need to do like 20. Oh. Okay. Is there really only one dude that can mine? Okay. The supplies on the wagon are in danger of being carried off by wild creatures. It's time to build a stockpile underground to unload them. Stockpiles are crucial to moving supplies around your fortress where they are needed. Stockpiles are placed with the stockpile button. Click it now. Okay. Right here. Click the add button. Alright. And click 2 corners of a rectangle somewhere safe to place your pile. Stockpiles can be placed both on the surface and underground. Once the pile is placed, click accept and select the all option. Okay. So what can we do? Ammo, animals, armor, bars and blocks, cloth, coins, corpses, finished goods, food, furniture, gem, leather, refuse, sheets, stone, weapons, wood, none, or custom. Well, I say to do all, so there we go. If unpaused, your workers should start unloading the wagon into the stockpile. Later, you may want to customize your stockpiles by clicking on them, pressing the custom button to forbid certain categories like refuse, for example. A separate refuse stockpile is a good idea to keep your fortress clean. If the stockpile menu is still open, you can close it now by right-clicking. Right-clicking can always be used to close most menus as well as escape. Oh, okay. Shelter ready underground, it's time to build. First, you need building materials like wood or boulders. Okay. Before you start chopping down trees, you may want to create a dedicated wood stockpile. Haulers will also drop wood in your all stockpile unless you turn it off in the custom stockpile menu. When you're ready, open the wood cutting menu and designate the trunk of a tree on the surface. Make sure your woodcutter can walk to the designated location. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Okay, so gotta do add and I'll do this and wood. Yes, that should work. Okay, wood cutting. So do I just have to click a tree? Like, oh, I can drag so I cut down multiple trees. Okay. Well, we just wait for woodcutter to chop down a tree. If the fallen logs are accessible, everyone will help store them in the stockpile. You can right-click to close wood cutting mode. Right-clicking close most menus. If all your stockpiles are full, go ahead and place another one. Oh dang, it already is full. Okay, there we go. Now that you have the building materials, it's time to start building. Workshops are one of many buildings you can place with the highlighted build button. Click it now. Okay. Most workshops require building materials such as wood or boulders. If you have some wood stockpiled, you'll be able to place a carpenter's workshop. Click workshops, carpenter, and place the shop in an empty area on the surface or underground. Okay, let's see. Ah, carpenter. Right there. This. When unpaused, the worker should now build the workshop. Once the worker is done, click on the building to select it. Okay. Your industrious citizens will perform any task added to the workshop. Most objects that are placed like doors and furniture must first be built in a workshop. Well, this is kind of, I mean, it's not like, it's a little difficult to, like, wrap my head around it. Like, it's easy, but hard at the same time, which I know doesn't really make any sense, but it's like a lot of information to take in. Furniture created at the carpenter's workshop usually takes 1 wood to build. Add a task and make a bed. Chop down more trees if necessary. Unpause and wait for the bed to be completed. So, make a bed. Okay, simple enough. Oh, There he is. Is he gonna make the bed? Oh. Okay. Now that you have a bed, you can place it in the fortress. Use the build menu to place it in a room underground, just like the workshop. Dig in a new room first if you like. Beds are found in the furniture category. Unlike workshop, beds must be placed underground. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, so that just like closes out as well. Okay. Okay, so furniture, bed. Yes. Alright. With a bed placed, your workers will have somewhere to sleep. Later, you can create a room with a door and use the zones menu to assign an official bedroom for each resident. Okay, zones. Don't know what those, or whatever. The rest of the interface is now enabled. You can click on creatures and items. You can click on buildings to get more information about them. Click on a resident to see their needs, inventory, thoughts, relations, and more. You can also access information from the assistance button. Click citizen or creature. I guess I'll click this. Boy. 53 years old. Talented miner, skilled appraiser. Unmet need, admire art. Unmet need, craft object. Unmet need, be with family. Right click to dismiss the information sheet. Important and sometimes urgent information is given as alerts on the left side of the screen. There have been a few already. Hover over an alert icon to see the information. Left click on alert for recentering options and right click to dismiss alert. Okay. What is this? Okay. Preparing for the cavern. You may need supplies before the coming of winter. To trade with the autumn caravan, you must build a trade depot from the build menu. You need something of value to trade. Crafts are an easy way to make... Crafts are an easy way to make a lot of trade goods quickly. Make the appropriate workshop with workshops. Crafts. So... Workshops. Crafts. Okay, so I should place this under here then. Applewood logs, I guess. An obvious material to use to make the crafts is rock. If you dig down enough layers, you'll find a near infinite amount of boulders of various kinds, as well as some rough gems if you are lucky. Gems can be cut at the jeweler's workshop and crust them on crafts and other items to add even more value. There's a lot more to learn. As you enter new menus, there will be information and tips. The help button at the top of the screen contains more guides. Click it now and this tutorial will be concluded. The game is open-ended and you can do whatever you choose. If you'd like a goal, try to become a barony, then a mountain home. I don't know what that means, so I guess just like make an empire basically. More likely your dwarves will starve unless you read the first few guides here. And remember, losing is fun. Okay, so it's like a sandbox game. Alright. I guess I'll keep on doing the tutorial and then start a new world, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. In order to keep your citizens alive in the unforgiving wilderness, they'll need shelter, drink, and food. Use the arrow at the top of this window to minimize the tutorial when it obscures your view. By now, you should have a room underground where your residents can hide from the creatures above. To make sure they spend their free time down there, you will need to use the zones menu to create a meeting area. Later, you may try the burrows menu to create a safe place for your civilians to hide when real trouble comes. Okay, first off, in that case, I should make that this room here. No, I don't see anything that says burrows, so I don't know. Okay, so everyone's basically just gonna stay here when there's nothing to do. Okay. Some essential tasks must be assigned from the labor menu. Click here, make sure you have a miner, woodcutter, and fisher dwarf. If you haven't suffered any casualties, you should have these laborers assigned already, but if one of these brave workers falls, you'll need to assign someone to these duties. I have a miner, a woodcutter, and a fisher dwarf. Okay. Drinks, okay. Alright. There are two ways to make drinks for your residents. The main way is by brewing alcohol. Wait, hold on. Was my mic muted the entire time? I'm starting to feel like I'm being retarded. Hold on. So I just click right here, and then... Okay, I'm not being retarded. Lit. There are two ways to make drinks for residents. The main way is by brewing alcohol. This is done by building a still from the build menu using workshops, farming, still. Okay, running out of space here, but let's do that. Okay, looks like everyone's actually inside now, so that's cool. Workshops, farming, still. I guess to start making out of stone. Once the still is constructed, click on it and add the task brew drink from plant or fruits. So, okay. I don't If you have no suitable plants, you may try planting or gathering. The task also requires a barrel from the carpenter's workshop. So it's this carpenter's workshop. So I need to make a barrel. Yes. Okay, and then there we go. If you survive until a caravan comes, you can also trade for drinks or plants there. The number of drink rations can be seen at the top of the screen. Looks like with everything, I have practically nothing. Absent alcohol and in warmer weather, you can designate a water source from the zones menu at a river or pond so that your residents have water to drink. You'll want one of these anyway for other purposes like cleaning and certain workshop tasks. You may find water underground. So, zones, water source. Yes. Okay. Okay, got that done. Planting. There's some food on the embark wagon and you can trade for food, but you can also grow your own. The wagon comes with some seeds, but as you might expect, these crops must be grown underground. Using mining ores, you'll need to carve out a rectangular area underground for your farm plot. The underground rectangle must be near the surface where there is soil, loam, clay, or sand. One level down should suffice before you hit rock. The highest known elevations do not have soil. Make sure it leaves the ceiling above intact so the underground soil doesn't receive any sunlight. Okay, and so it's gonna be like this. With a subterranean soil floor exposed, you can place an underground farm plot. This isn't rich soil, but will suffice for now. Dig deeper to find better soil. Select farm plot from the build menu. Build workshops, farming, farm plot. Okay. You need to select the crops to be grown each season. Click on the farm plot you place to pull up the farming menu. Plump helmets are edible with the default, and the default wagon comes with plump helmet spawn, which are their seeds. Note that you can obtain above ground seeds from trade or by eating gathered plants, but above ground farming exposes your planters to dangers and the elements. Okay, plump helmets it is. Now your planters, those that can access both the farm plot and the spawn, will plant the field, and after a period of growth they'll be harvested. If you'd like to focus a few of your citizens on farming, which gives skill benefits, you can assign them to the planter's work detail from the labor menu. Okay, where's the labor menu again? It's over here, right? There you go, open labor menu. These are dampling planters. That should be fine, I think. If you like to focus, okay, I got that. Fertilizer and skilled planters have a direct impact on crop yield. These effects are more pronounced deep underground, where you can locate the cavern biome and its rich soil. Potash is the fertilizer of choice, and it can be created in the ashery using ash from wood burned in a wood furnace. A water source zone and a bucket are also required fertilizers not needed to farm. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, make a wooden bucket. And I need to make something called an ashery. What? I guess I'll wait until he finishes. That at least finishes some of it. Needs blocks. What kind of blocks? Okay. In that case, I will make a wood barrel. Someone's currently making it, so I don't understand. Oh, it was paused. Oops. I don't know what it means by blocks. Like, do I have to make this stuff? Make wind blocks. Okay. Okay, cool. So now I can... Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I gotta build a furnace, a wood furnace. Yeah, we'll use our material that we're like rich in, apparently. Okay. So now I gotta start. I gotta make ash. Okay. Okay, I already got a water source in the bucket. So now can I just... There we go, set to fertilize. So now that is done. Sweet, so our people aren't going to go hungry anymore. Other food sources. Oh my gosh, we got so much stuff. If there's a river or pond nearby, you may consider fishing. If the water isn't frozen, a worker with the fishing labor sign will begin fishing automatically. You can optionally choose to designate a fishing zone if you don't want your workers going far ahead. Remember, your workers do not eat raw fish. You must build a fishery to prepare them. Do this by selecting workshops, farming, fishery. Fishery, alright. Before I do that, I'm going to dig out some land. Workshops, farming, fishery. Can you just get this? Can you just get this bit up here, please? Or just completely ignore me, that's cool as well. Sure, let's use our wood logs again. And you get to work on that, and we should be almost done. Okay. Alright. Okay, I already did the gathering part. Meat from livestock you slaughter is a source of food. To slaughter an animal, you must first build a butcher's shop. Okay. Shops, farming, butcher. And we'll use the wooden logs again. Sweet. Once the shop is built, open the creature's info menu. I'm guessing that's what is pets slash livestock. From there, select the pets slash livestock tab. Oh, creatures are there. there you can select which animals to slaughter. You may need to minimize the tutorial to see the slaughter buttons. Note that some livestock must eat vegetation to survive. To keep them alive, use the pen/pasture zone. From the zone zone, you to select a section of grass and click the add button to assign the animals. Okay, so let me go up here. Cool, there's a crow. Shoot. Okay, so establish burrow. Zone, pen, pasture. Why is there a frog there? Okay. Alright. So what can I slaughter? Well, I mean, kill. If you can't breathe, I don't need you. Okay, that's it. Geez, there's a lot here. If you find that your stockpiles are filling up too fast, you can create room by building bins, barrels, and bags. Barrels are used to store food, bags are used to store seeds, bins hold just about everything else except furniture, wood, and holders. The carpenter's workshop is the best place to make lightweight bins and barrels. They can also be made at the stone worker's shop and the metalsmith's forge. Bags are created at the clothier shop or the leather works. Okay. Oh, that was easy. As your dwarves live and work in your fortress, they will generate refuse. This includes everything from bones and other remains to worn-out clothing. You can gather the refuse in a refuse stockpile. Some refuse can be put to use. For instance, shells can be turned into crafts. Most people just generate foul-smelling miasma. If your refuse stockpile starts to fill up, you can create a dump zone. Use the zones menu to select garbage dump and draw a rectangle over a cliff or hole and then designate items for dumping. This can be done either from the items info sheet by drawing a rectangle or everything you want to dump using the dump text. Okay, if that's the case, then I should probably let them get to work. So, where's my designated miner? Okay, well, he's not gonna do that, so that's cool, I guess. When the caravan arrives at the trade depot, you must click on the depot and select Bring Goods to Depot. Here you can select which goods you wish to trade. After everyone's brought their goods, you can select Trade. Don't worry if you have no broker, just select anyone can trade. You cannot trade until your broker or another resident arrives at the depot. When trading, you select which goods you want from the list on the left and which goods of yours to trade from the list on the right. Then hit Trade. The trader will accept that the deal is fair and they can carry away the weight of the things you are selling. Note that if you have a broker, the value of each good will be shown if their skill is high enough. Okay. In order for some functions to be used like work orders or bookkeeping, administrators must be assigned. To do this, select the Nobles and Administrators menu and click the Add button to assign somebody. Oh, here we go. There's the exposition there, okay. Some administrators will require offices to perform their work. You can create these with zones. Office. The zone you select must contain a chair, or you can paint a zone and place a chair later. Remember to assign the administrator to the office. Other nobles may appear or be assigned as the game progresses. Use Nobles and Administrators Nobles and Administrators menu to check their wants and needs. God. To attract migrants and build successful settlement, you'll need to keep your citizens happy. There are many ways to maintain your citizens. Alcohol, good food, and personal rooms go a long way. Meet their needs by providing meeting areas and locations for socializing, worship, and study. Honor their thoughts to identify problems that you can solve. Unhappy citizens can act out and cause trouble. Unhappy citizens can act out and cause trouble, and fewer people risk travel to a miserable fortress. Okay, so I gotta make my homies happy. Gotcha, gotcha. There are many treasures and pearls deep underground. In order to pursue the wealth of the earth, you must dig deeper. Valuable gems and precious metals can be found, along with richer soil, desperately needed water, fungal, lumber, and other tantalizing mysteries. Almost done, maybe. In order to make metal bars for the metalsmith, you must smelt ore. This can be done at the smelter. It's a dangerous world, and if the entrances of your fortress are left open, you can succumb to invasions. The best way to avoid this phase is to build traps and lock the ways into your fortress. The ways to build traps are as wild as your imagination. Most require mechanisms made at the mechanic shop using workshops mechanic. To stop enemies from entering your fortress, use build machine / fluids lever to build a lever, then click on the lever and choose to link it to a bridge or door. This will lock the door or raise the bridge, locking you inside. There are also pre-designed traps such as weapon, cage, and stonefall traps. These require a weapon, cage, or boulder to function. Oh, jeez, man. Non-alcoholic water is essential to a functioning fortress. Most favorite place to get is from a well. Wells require a bucket, blocks, a rope or chain, and mechanisms. They can be built over any body of water as possible. Find water underground or divert it from the surface. There's a frog. And now that frog is gone. It's back. Nope, it's gone again. Alright. Okay. Huh. Okay. 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 Oh, it's saving the game. guessing that this is like late game stuff. What the heck is this? Miasma? Wait, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck happened? They're all dead? What the heck happened? Oh, ew. Okay, although it's a reminder of the winter hardships come to display caravan from the crypt of extrication is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious crafts dwarves. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow and meaningless death. Okay, oh, stockpile, that's what it is. And corpses. Yeah. Okay, sick. Most of my animals have just keeled over and died, so that's sick. Don't know why they just decided they're just like, oh yeah, dead, bro, we dead. I mean, it's not gonna really matters, but the current and optional path to victory is to have your fortress elevated to a barony. From there, you can build your wealth, export goods, and attract more migrants until you become a county, then a duchy. A happy fortress with many exports and massive wealth can attract the existing monarch of the civilization. This is the first step to completing the game. Next, you'll need to satisfy your ruler's needs and finally become a mountain home by seating them on a legendary throne with... Whoa. This is the first step to completing the game, so I need to just like build my wealth basically. Okay. Next, you'll need to satisfy your ruler's needs and finally become a mountain home by seating them on a legendary throne with 7 mythical symbols of office. You'll be an accomplished player at this point. This is only the beginning. Ultimately, your true goals are up to your imagination. Call visitors from all over the world with the greatest tavern, library, or temple the world has ever known. Build an elaborate water-powered contraception or domesticate previously untamable wild beasts. Sell in unlivable regions tormented by ancient evils and defend your fortress from zombies with your own army of vampires. Your exploits will be recorded for Legends mode and by the master engravers in subsequent fortresses in your world. Oh, and those are just the pop-ups. Okay, I see. Okay. In that case, I'm going to... What is this? Retire the fortress for the time being. abandon the fortress to ruin. Oh. It just had to take a while. Alright, so I guess we're gonna make an actual world. Let's do a large world this time. Let's put everything up all the way. So if you do 250 years, it may take several minutes, and then 500 years may take a long while. Now let's do 5 years. So we're going to do it so that it's like, it looked like it was like doing 100 years, and then we start do this. It's like only 5 years. So let's do that. Gonna start from the good old days into the good new days. The infinite domain. In one, the dwarf, after silver became the queen of the scorching rack. In one, the elf fillery rain beast became the druid of the incidental gale. In one, the elf Caluvi teal splatter became the druid of the tree of mirroring. And one, the hyena monster failed created blockage junctions. And 5, the elf Keith Sink Cloud became the druid of the permanent intricacies. Yeah, so we got very, very, very little history. Warnings about aquifers, saltwater, and other hazards. Some locations are challenging even for experienced players, and it will be a very short game indeed if you don't know how to deal with them. After you embark, help is available by pressing the help button in the top right corner, including all the tutorials. This is pretty good. Deep soil. So it looks like the human... Wait, is it the humans that are hostile or the goblins that are hostile? Ah, so red is the goblins. Hmm. If I do this, then I can't meet elves, which I don't like. Enemies off, normal, hard. Kami, normal, hard. I guess we'll start immediately with the default skills, equipment, and animals. Okay, so first, I'll play some zones. Okay, so that's the water source. Yes, okay. Oops, I need to place it down. Okay. Maybe I had to, like... Okay, there we go. So it's a toggle. Gotcha. Dang, got a whole elephant here. Okay, am I doing something wrong? Shouldn't they, like shouldn't they be, digging into the ground? Like, this worker is not specialized on doing free tests become available. Can you just mine? Thank you. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how it somehow worked before but isn't working now. Okay, so that's our stock. Finally, what the fuck? Thought I already did that, but I guess not. Okay, well that's going down. Tree chopping. I guess we'll start doing that. Okay, bro, come on. Well, that's happening, I guess, plant gatherers start grabbing some plants and stuff. Oh my gosh. Rotten raw pond turtle. Raw. Like they're dead? Why are they all dead? Refuse and corpses. see, so food, drink, seeds, meat, fish, plants, others. So we're not doing terribly great, but we're not doing terribly terrible either. Stray heat. There's a snail as well as worms and stuff. Weird. Looks like he's actually planting stuff, so that's cool. And we're gonna need some wood soon, so okay, so yeah, the turtles just somehow miraculously died. Lit. Oh, so this goes even lower. hungry. Now they're saying they're hungry, even though they could literally go and eat all the stuff up here, but no, they don't want to do that. I literally have the pen and pasture right there. Oh. I see. Okay. Colony of honeybees. Okay, buddies, don't you go over there now. Mine rock or chop trees. I've been mining rock. Might be that I just haven't gone far enough. I haven't gone down enough. Sand. Ah, there we go. Oh shoot, do we already have more people? Oh yeah, migrants. Oh shoot. Okay. Summer has arrived. Okay. That's cool. Okay, butcher it. Butcher it. Gelded. What the heck does that mean? Ooh, giant lizard and barn owl. Okay, that seems a little concerning. Okay. Oh, I thought I said milker for a second. I was like, what do you mean milker? Ah, so this is how we cook stuff. Okay, I get it. So this is how we're gonna make food for everyone. Even though we're not too bad on food, and we're actually doing fairly well on drinks as well. didn't mean to put some of the refuse in here. Stray dog nervous tissue? What the fuck? How the hell does that happen? This is going to be the tavern. Actually, hold on. What the hell is that? Giant monitor lizard. Oh, now she's terrified while in conflict. So first didn't feel anything, but then is terrified. Okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, the dot. Okay, those two were slaughtered. Okay, sick. Oh, someone became a carpenter. Awesome. Cool, cool. I'm saying need unrotten raw fish. A turtle. Wait, how did wood get in there? Oh, it's now autumn and the game is saving. Alright. Gonna take a quick break here. Uh, or, you know what, we've been at this for 2 hours, so we'll end the stream here. and we're gonna end the stream here. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Dwarf Fortress is interesting. The game, I don't know. Like it's kind of fun, but also like sort of boring at the same time. I don't really know how to explain it, but whatever, doesn't matter. I'm gonna end this episode here. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you're watching archive, thanks so much for watching. Share, like, share, and try to subscribe, find some work out to call on for Julian. As always, I'll see you guys in the next stream, episode, video, whatever. And I can't stop the stream. Okay, whatever. Stay cool.